Hello. Um, Welcome back to the end of this playthrough. I know a few people are sad that this is ending, but this is a good send-off, I think. I think it's a good send-off. So this is the sub-scenario, Born from a Wish. This is Maria's story. It's a prequel to the original game with James. It's before she meets James, and some undisclosed amount of time after the town goes, if you know what I mean, to the underworld. Obviously, there's a theory that the town is always like that, and obviously Maria is a manifestation of James, so she was created because James came to the town. So this part of the game takes place as James arrives in the town, and as he is exploring the Woodside apartments. So it's between those events, because after Woodside he meets Maria. So this is in that bracket of time, in that first section of the game where you're in Woodside.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
So this is going to be interesting because obviously Maria's quite a detached character in James's campaign, but we're going to get a much more of a personal look at what kind of person she is in this. And I was quite surprised by this when I first played this scenario, but Maria's like an incredibly relatable character for me. Probably the most, for me, relatable character, because she's incredibly lonely, and that's her sole motivation. I know it's because she's a manifestation, a chimera of James's desires, but as a person with an illusion of agency, she is incredibly lonely, and she wants nothing but companionship. Like she says in the intro cutscene that she's not afraid of dying, but she is afraid of being alone. And I kind of feel like that a lot of the time, where I don't really care about myself, but I care about companionship, and I always feel relatively lonely. And I'll never really... I suspect sometimes that I'll never really find a person that'll really make me feel like... give me that feeling of companionship that I keep looking for. I feel like I've built it up so much in my head that I'll never find it. And you kind of see that in Maria when she meets James. She's just constantly yelling at him and making him feel like shit, and it's probably because she's a bit disappointed in him. And it's obviously that's because James is disappointed in himself and is not happy with himself, and for obvious reasons now that we know why that is. But yeah, it's very interesting, very interesting. So, we've got a little bit less of the town to explore, I believe. I'm just trying to remember where you actually have to go. A little more every day falls apart and slips away. I don't mind, I'm okay. Nothing ever stays the same. While we can remember when, always were, yeah. Even then, stay with me, hold me near. Well, I'm still here. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. Oh! Took me long enough. Blimey, how long was I out there? Okay, I've used all my medkits so far, so that's not good. I do have a lot of revolver ammo though. Oh, hello. There we go. This area is quite nice looking. I mean, like, not like nice, but you know what I mean. It's got that aesthetic. That kind of dirty look. I like it. I'm a big fan of this kind of urban decay with flora taking over the browns and the greens and greys. And the reds, yeah, look at this. Gorgeous, visually. Oh, look how gorgeous this house is. I'd love to live in this house. It's the shades of the wood and the stained glass above the doors. It's great. This environment is worth playing the sub-scenario for. Just on its own. So this place is like a lot fancier than a lot of the places you go to in James's story. Oh, hello. Fireplace is out of use. Do not use. What? Oh, hello. Another first aid kit. Yes, please. And a note here. Oh, it's a map. Nice. Thank you. I like how the stairwells are drawn in, and it's to like cement that this is a blueprint, and that's to explain why there's a map of the house in the house. It's like, oh, that's a blueprint of the original house design. It's like, oh, that makes sense. All's forgiven for having such a video gamey thing in this house. Okay, I'm gonna sweep the first floor really quick, just so, you know, I can explore the second floor with a clear conscience. What is that a painting of? You see that? Ah, that looks like a puzzle from later in this scenario. That's interesting. Especially since you can't interact with it. By the way, there's going to be a lot of noise. A lot of visual grain, film grain in this playthrough, because I don't think Maria gets a flashlight.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
I like that Maria had to pause to find out what her own name was. It really shows that she's like in the infancy of her creation as like a living creature. She has to actually take a second to go like, oh yeah, what is my name? She kind of wants to say what her name is before she even knows what it is. Papiero. Oh, no, it's a board. That's for a puzzle. Like, yeah. See, that's what I mean. You know, remember that picture I was looking at on the wall? It had two boards like this. When the right breath is found, I shall dedicate this thing. O spirit of the mist, grant us fortune eternal. Is written on the back. I believe that that's a white. What's it called? It has a name. It has an actual name. It's a potion used to resurrect people from the dead, and it's used in the rebirth ending of James's campaign. It's an ending that you can only get on your second playthrough, and I believe you can only get it after you've completed Maria's scenario. But don't hold me to that. I don't completely know if that's true. But it's an ending where James uses these 3 items to resurrect Mary. And he goes off to this like chapel on an island in Toluca Lake and tries to bring her back from the dead. So I really like it as an ending. It's one of my favorites. It might be my second favorite ending. Just because of how strange. Fuck was that? Oh, what the fuck, dude? I actually don't remember what that noise is. Did you hear the footsteps after? Maybe someone was in the fireplace. Look, covers off it now. For some reason, there's a ladder in the fireplace leading up. Along the way, I can see something that looks like a hole. Yes, I will climb the ladder. Hey, check it out. We're in a really cool looking kind of garden room. Almost impossible to tell actually like geographically where this is, which I really like. Like, where in the house is this if you have to climb up the fireplace to get there? Okay, so we've got the black and red board now. When the Dark Grail is found, I shall dedicate this thing. You who deny death, grant us fortune eternal. And the red board. When the crimson words are found, I shall dedicate this thing. Oh, you gods deep in slumber, grant us fortune eternal. So all three of these items are all items that are used to get the rebirth ending at the end of James's story. Hey, check it out. Got like a funny concentric circle. It almost looks like the what do you call them? The circle, the kind of the circles in a tree. The kind of age generational circles. Square depression in the center of the tombstone, and above that is carefully carved epitaph. Along with you died joy. All that remains is despair and a future of meaningless tomorrows. But I will never give up. One, to see your beautiful smile again. One, to beg the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day. When the boards cover all sadness too will be covered. But until my dreams return to reality, I will have to swallow all the pain. There's a key firmly embedded in the stone beneath depression. No matter how hard I try, I can't pull it out. So, the puzzle is we have to put these boards in a certain orientation so that there are no openings that lead to the concentric circle background. So police sirens outside. Someone's being naughty. So I'm gonna try with the whiteboard first. I believe that you can rotate the boards eventually. Yeah, here we go. So we've only got 2 holes to cover up now. I believe... No, I've done, I did the complete opposite of what I wanted. Okay. So... 180 degrees, let's try that. Scheisse. I might have it wrong. Let's try... Okay. Alright, let's try a different orientation for the blackboard. Oh, that's not... No. No, I don't like that. Oh! Took me a minute. Took me a little minute. Okay. What did we get? We got the Acacia key, which does not have an examine option, which is interesting. And I believe that's everything from here. Yeah, it is.
Ernest? Are you there? No, I guess not.
I'm gonna guess. Yep, it's this one. That's a lot of windows. Honestly, that's like quite a little bit more windows than is needed in this room. So, that's like an absolutely insane consequential amount What is that? What are we looking at there? Stairwell. It's like barred up. Very weird.
Oh no! She fell in the window! Don't move her!
What happened?
Very hard to see in here. Very, very hard to see in here. Can't interact with anything, it's too dark. So, interesting little, piece of dialogue there when you enter the attic. Obviously it's a little hard to make out because of how there are so many voices all at once, but what's being said is there's at least one line I can make out, and it's "Don't move her," which is the implication is someone committed suicide in the attic. That's what I kind of get from that, because the recommendation to not move someone if you think they've been injured is if they've like had an injury to their neck or their spinal column, and obviously hanging yourself would do that. Could be wrong though, it has been a minute, so. But don't move her is, yeah, usually that's kind of what I usually take away from that kind of line. Hey, there we go. Oh, hello. Something below the chair. Birthday card. To my dearest daddy, happy birthday from Amy Baldwin. Very formal happy birthday card there. And for some reason, it is an item that we can actually pick up and take with us and use. Obviously, usually items like that are memos.
Give it to my daddy.
Oof. Okay. Oh, fuck. That literally... Oh my fucking god, you know... It's such a silly thing to get scared at. Oh, do you know what? I remembered something really scared me the first time I played this. Fucking hell. You know when something scares you and you don't even get like a jump response out of it? It puts like a cold shiver up you. I literally just got that. Oh fuck, hello. So picking up that fucking present has filled this mansion full of monsters now.